Well, I had some leftover wood from the last trailer I had. It doesn't match this one, but it doesn't matter. It's gonna be in the bathroom. Now let's see if I can figure out how to make this, which is from a door, into the proper trim. It's a aluminum stock. I do believe this was one of the worst things to take off my trailer, but we've gotten it, folks. Whew. Okay, I want to come up with something to use this for. It's like layers and layers of this stuff. When it tears off, it's like, it weighs something. All right, almost got the door painted for the bathroom. Made out of a hollow core door, so it's gonna be super light. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with these batteries, man. I got them in. They're gonna go in here. So they're gonna go down in this area. And so I got to figure out now, well, how do I want to do this? Do I want to have them in this battery holder that I had from the front, or do I want to put them in something different? That'll be interesting. That is a lot of marks. So this is it sanded down. That's from all the chips. The rocks would come hit this really hard, and there's chips marks all over it. I'm sure it's from, you know, like all the years. I mean, it's in 1979. Think about how many years this has had rocks hitting it. And man, there's some pretty good sized chunks chipped out. Sink is gross. I can't wait to clean it up. So I got the sink in. And I just got to figure out how and where all my plumbing is going to go. I've already tried connecting up some of the pieces to it, but I'll get to that next. I've put a new receptacle on the far side here that goes up to a power supply that'll go up and underneath and past this and back over here to the 110, I'll call it. Anyway, so this receptacle on this far end is going to be for the air conditioner once I put it in. Let's see something real quick here. Where I'm sitting at power-wise. Got a cold fridge? Yes, I do. I love how this worked. I don't even know how this works really well, but it has a thing where it snaps whenever I pop it back in. That one does too. Decided to put a cute little light at the bottom here for my kid. So this one will be one for her for reading. And also whoever ends up with the bottom. But it also means that the bunk will close. Originally I had a different light here, and my wife was like, I thought we were gonna give her a little one that you could see. Anyway, so. So I had to add an extra board on the end here because the piece that was there was missing or gone or been cut off or something like that. So I fiberglassed a new board in, and this is just holding it down right now. I'll be stamping that out of there. There's a piece underneath it, pushing the mat up, and the matting goes basically back to about right here. I'm not really gonna go crazy on it because it really didn't need much. And then the door threshold, which is over there, will get cleaned up and put right on top of that. Finished trimming this out. Just a couple more pieces. The aluminum, the metal, and then the wood. And then it's been stained. So I don't like a white door. Now I'm gonna figure out how I want to really redo this. I bought some like contact paper. I'll give it a shot and see if it works. Triangles. Unfortunately, I have to sand them off. Right by the back. You too can do this one-handed. Two coats of primer is already done. Door and the rock guard. I didn't forget the rock guard like I did last time. The last Scamp, I would always forget to do the rock guard, and I'd have to come back and add more paint just for it. It looks kind of cool and gray, but it's definitely not going to keep it. Sandered using this Diablo 320. Just primed it and sanded it. Now it's time to clean it. So I'll be using a whole bunch of that down there. Some of the reason I try to leave this as open as I could is for this exact reason. I wanted to be able to get to repair stuff if I needed to. I mean, the gas line is about the last thing you want to have to try to figure out in the middle of the evening. Back here, what the heck. So, looking for big bubbles. Looking for bubbles that shot up right here. Nothing. I already did it with the one down below. So I've tightened that. Tighten down to the T. The one underneath goes back to the heater, and the one over to the right here goes back up to the front. I've only got two things attached to it because the fridge is DC powered only. All right. See this pilot light going at the furnace? And there's one of my tubes that goes out to this port here. And then the other one's gonna go on the other side of it. Problem is I haven't cut that out yet. I went with the old school Suburban controller rather than the digital one. I've gotten this. And it's gonna be hard to do with one hand. Let me get that lighter ready. There we go. Rocking and rolling. That one's like a tiny tail and it's so on it too. But so far so good.